Paul, we will pick you up. And we thank you for your warm words, and we wish you a speedy recovery and a I now call upon the freshly minted President and CEO of today Brith Canada, former Ottawanian, Michael Bosacki.
Rabbis, survivors, Honorable Minister, Mr. Trudeau, members of Parliament, your worship, distinguished ambassador, ladies and gentlemen. It is with a heavy heart that I stand here before you today. Since that fateful day in January of 1945, the word Auschwitz has come to symbolize one of the darkest chapters of human history, a sad example of man's inhumanity to man. We are thus compelled to remember the innocent victims of these crimes and lives that were ended, many before they truly began. We are obligated to never forget the past, lest we find ourselves repeating it. However, sometimes the more things change, the more they stay the same. The old hatreds have not been buried, and old injustices have simply been replaced by new ones. From the call to boycott Jewish businesses to the outright attacks on Jewish communities across the globe, a new and insidious form of hatred has taken root. A campaign which seeks to paint the Jewish people in the very same light as those who have oppressed and persecuted them. While the modern version of anti-Semitism may borrow from the tropes and canards of the past, one thing remains constant: hatred for the Jewish people. This hatred manifests itself on our colleges and university campuses, where Jewish students are made to feel threatened. It manifests itself on the grounds of our very own legislature at Queen's Park, where the yearly Al Quds Day rally takes place, an annual hate fest comprised of individuals who call for the destruction of the state of Israel, and by extension, the Jewish people. It manifests itself in polite conversation. The unthinkable, grotesque, racist, and hateful ideas, which would have normally sparked outrage, are now permitted or even encouraged. All one has to do is simply replace the words Jew with Zionist or Israeli, and all is allowed. And most disturbingly, Jews are once again being murdered simply for being Jewish. We saw it in Jerusalem, where 4 rabbis and a Jewish policeman were butchered. We saw it in Paris, where the Jewish community is once again under siege. We cannot allow this virus to spread any further. Now, it has often been said, and it's been said here today, that the only thing required for evil to triumph is for good people to do nothing. This is why I would like to thank those of you assembled here today. For it is only when good people like you, our representatives, governmental and non-governmental leaders, speak out that we have any chance to combat this growing threat. So I want to leave you all with one final thought. After everything we have heard, are we going to leave this rally today and continue on tomorrow as if all is well in the world? Or will we take the opportunity today, and the next day, and the day after that, to rededicate ourselves to fighting the forces of anti-Semitism, racism, hatred, and bigotry, wherever they are found? Thank you very much.